Welcome to Chapel Hill, North Carolina, and beautiful Keenan City, nestled beneath the pine trees. The home of the North Carolina Tar Heels, fired up and ready for this energized battle. Both teams have circled this game on their schedule. Two of college football's elite colliding here in a matchup of top 5 teams early in the season. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Oklahoma State Cowboys, taking on the 3rd-ranked team, the North Carolina Tar Heels. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Tar Heels will kick this deep to get us going. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Grab behind the line, it's Morales. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Oh, and it's almost intercepted on the first possession here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Running out of time in the pocket. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
And the returner will be brought down. First down here for this offense. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. He'll ride the back again here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down.
Let's go.
Receiver in motion now. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
It's a good job by the defense here on this 3rd down, and now it's going to bring up a big 4th down play and a decision here for the head coach.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And on the carry, he's heading left. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of the defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Can he make it to the marker? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
And they'll kick it away here. And he's out of bounds here on the return. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? He's escaping the pocket now. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Fires it to his target. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance with a pick. Couldn't come up with it.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
The quarterback making some changes at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Had a lot of time back there. Now throws it to the right. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
It's an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They look to throw it here on second down. Makes a quick catch. He'll go down right there. Works his way for a short gain, but not enough for the first down.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, get the ball in his hands, you do it.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Can he get there on the ground? The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Cut quickly. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Now, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the Tar Heels pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
That's a solid run, good for first down yardage. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Tries the right with a quick throw. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
And the Tar Heels line up on 1st and 10 now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, North Carolina.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so to catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open the score. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Return starts from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Defense is coming after him. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
And he pulls in the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. It was a 1st and 10 play.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket. Eludes the rush. And the pass is incomplete on the final play of this quarter.
North Carolina 7, Oklahoma State 0.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. And they pick up the first on the ground. Breaks loose at the 40. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26. Well, they trust the running game on 3rd down there and come up with a huge chunk play.
Chris, to me, it looked like the defense was just selling out to try to come up with a stop on 3rd down. And once the back got the yards he needed, he looked a little bit surprised. He was still on his feet and looked around and saw that he had room to run and picked up some big yards.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
But these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal in this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive. And now it's 1st and goal.
Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup and put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. There's a run to the left looking for the touchdown. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cowboys. See if they can convert the point after.
Number 25.
And it's good.
The extra point is good. That ties the game.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start.
And your North Carolina target will take over 1st and 7.
And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And here's the handoff. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
On the play. Brings up second down.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back. Bringing pressure. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a first down.
And the Tar Heels have 1st and 10 here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Handoff to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Brings up second down.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for the wide out. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the time...
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. Fires it to the wide out. He's got it for a big gain. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. That's nice execution to pick up the first down. A little curl route, Kirk, against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, and then he made a great throw for that first down.
And the Tar Heels looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. He's moving out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tar Heels. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, with that. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on second down. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Back to throw again. Looks over the middle, and that's complete.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Catch made on the right side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And the Cowboys look to keep this drive moving.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was 3rd down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Good time here to drop this screen in for the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
1st and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. And he's brought down right at the line. They'll spot the ball still right there at the 2. And the defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
And he knocks through the PAT. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get us top and preserve that momentum. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Breaks free. Breaking free at the 35. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and it cost the offense 5. A penalty backs up the offense. It's 1st and 15. They'll change the pre-snap look now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And he's brought down, sacked. Excellent way for the defense to end this first half with momentum. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Cowboys will kick this away to begin the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. And they'll tackle it about the 23-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. From the shotgun, handoff inside. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Breaking free at midfield. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become...
Will he score here? Touchdown, Tar Heels. And they will claim the second half lead. So the quarterback says, I'll do this myself. He just takes off and flashes the speed in the touchdown run.
My goodness, his creativity and speed makes it almost impossible to stop. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I start locking in on this quarterback's ability to run. Because if you don't, you're going to see a lot more plays like this.
And the point after is good. Now they get set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out. Try to do the same thing here. On first down, it's play action. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. Eventually, it's going to cost you.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Buying time now, rolling to his left. Finds the receiver wide open. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. And the single back takes the handoff. And tackled there by the defense. Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Motion now from the tight end. Running play called on 3rd and short. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Loses 3. Offense facing 4th down.
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here.
On the field goal.
The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Kick bounces out of the back to the end zone for a touchback. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Testing the right side here. Breaking free at the 35. Big play in enemy territory all the way to the 41-yard line.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Ball handed off. Running with purpose. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. Penalty makes it 1st down and 20. From the shotgun, drops back. He dumps it off to the tight end. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the head coach will accept the penalty, and the offense will move back a little bit. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. On the run here, taking a deep shot. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. More problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
Going for his running back. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this 1st down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. This one will be fair caught. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. Looking to build on this lead on this possession. Had to settle for 3 last time out. Here comes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Going to try to use his legs here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And the Tar Heels with 1st and 10 here. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
The pass rush closing in. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, North Carolina 24, Oklahoma State 14.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. A quick throw out left, complete. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
When the defense gets these guys to 3rd down, they got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. You talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's intercepted on a desperation throw here.
Intercepted by Oklahoma State. And they'll take over 1st and 10.
And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball to 31.
You know, all week the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
Grab down the middle. It's Morales. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And the Cowboys looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. Now the important point after attempt. PAT is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. Out there on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Handoff here from the shotgun. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, good job here on this stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Back in motion now. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. Physical run earns the first down.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Play action here on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Looks like he's going to run it. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain.
What a defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. He'll hand it off. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And the Tar Heels lining up here on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Second down play coming up for this offense. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Pass not complete. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. And the Tar Heels will have to kick it away. Look at it, kick it away for the second time. And the fair catch signaled for and take it. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
First down and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Pressure is coming. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Boy, great job here of getting out of bounds. I know they didn't pick up the first down, but that's irrelevant. At this point in the game, it's all about the clock. You get out of bounds, you save your one timeout, and now you got a real chance.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap, looking to throw. Using his legs on the scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. And the quarterback dropping back. Catch made on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. We're set for an exciting finish. Not much time left. Offense likely has one final drive. Catch made on the out route. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. They go in front in the final minute of play. Now the try here for the extra point. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it away here and hope their defense can make a stop on this final drive. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. So here we go. They need a touchdown. Got a little time to work with. How will they play this situation? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. The pocket breaking down. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. And the offense calls time now with 29 seconds remaining. They've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
At this point in the game, obvious situations, you're going to throw the football. I like the call by the defensive coordinator. Went with dime. 6 defensive backs get them as much speed on the field as you can. May have confused the quarterback there a little bit and led to that incompletion.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. And the offense will spend a timeout to stop the clock. 21 seconds remaining. So late in this 4-point game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. Looking for the wideout. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. 4th down. 4th quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
Well, a really entertaining game. Kirk came right down to the end. They made the clutch plays, and that made the difference.
Well, we knew these teams were fairly evenly matched, and you really saw them go back and forth, trade blow for blow. Excellent team win by these guys, doing what they had to do in the final quarter to come out on top.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.